Hello and welcome to my channel, Ada at Ruffle Academy. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. And if you are a new subscriber, thanks so much for your interest. I'm so happy you're here. My name is Ada Obi, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you step by step on how to make Ankara fabric flowers. I make Ankara accessories and I'm currently wearing one right now, which is headband and earring set. If you like this design or generally like wearing Ankara accessories, then check out my online store called Shop Ada. I'll leave the link below this video for you to click and check out the store and get your own Ankara accessory sets. I also have a free online course on Ankara bow headband making. If you want to learn how to make Ankara headbands, bows, then again I'll leave the link in the description box below. So just click the link, go over to my Ruffle Academy's online school and sign up to watch the free online course and continue learning how to make beautiful Ankara accessories. Also remember to hit the subscribe button to my channel and also hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post new tutorials every week. Now let's jump right into the tutorial. The materials used for this project are Ankara fabric, scissors, measuring tape, needle, thread, beads, rhinestone or buttons. This is the Ankara fabric we'll be using. From the bulk fabric, I'm going to measure with my measuring tape. I'll measure a length of 18 inches and mark the point, and then measure a width of 3 inches and mark the point. Then we begin to cut along these points. Cut along this point with the scissors to get a very long strip of fabric. Now this is the fabric strip that we cut out from the bulk fabric. Next we're going to fold the piece of fabric into two halves, and you take a hand needle and thread, knot the edge of your thread, and then we begin to sew with our hand needle and thread short running stitches along the edges of the Ankara fabric piece that we just cut out. As you can see, I'm doing short running stitches close to the edge of the Ankara piece of fabric. Remember to subscribe to my channel Ada at Ruffle Academy for more content, Ankara accessory making and more other crafts content coming your way every week. Just hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell to get notified every time I post content every week. Now we have sewn the Ankara fabric piece all the way to the other edge. We have sewn running stitches all the way to the other end, and this is how it will look like after it's been completely sewn. Next, we begin to pull on the thread that we used to sew the running stitch, and you'll notice that the fabric begins to gather together. Continue to pull on this thread until the thread has no other space to gather. Note you have to control the thread carefully to avoid it from breaking, and when it's reached the final point, this is how it will look like. Then you take the two edges of the fabric, put them together, and then begin to sew the edges together. Begin to sew the two edges of the fabric with a hemming stitch. Hem the edges using a hemming stitch. You can also use a running stitch if you wish, but here I use a hemming stitch because it helps hold the edges together in place. As you can see, this is how to do a hem stitch. Once you're done sewing the hem stitch, secure your sewing with a knot and then use the scissors to cut out the thread. This is how it looks like. Our flower is beginning to take shape. Next, I'm going to knot the end of my threaded needle. And then begin to use my needle and thread to sew short basting stitches across the hole at the center of the fabric flower. This is to enable us to close up the space between the fabric flower and make it smaller for our beads to enter. Now I'm using my thread and needle to close up the hole in the center, to reduce the hole in the center, to make that hole a little bit narrow so that it will enable us put our center bead or button or any decorative item you want to use. Now the hole is all closed up and a bit smaller. This is the beads we're going to be using, a big size pearl beads, but you can use rhinestones. Then we take our needle and thread and begin to sew on the beads to the fabric flower. Now I am done sewing the bead onto the fabric flower. I'm going to do a knot stitch to secure the thread and the beads in place. And then I'm going to cut my thread. Now this is how it looks like. We'll take our scissors and trim out any raw edges that is sticking out, and then arrange the ruffles of the flower properly. Now this is how our Ankara fabric flower looks like. Now our Ankara fabric flower is ready. You can use it to design anything you want, your bags, your accessories. In my next Ankara class, I will be making a picture frame, and I will be using this fabric flower to design the picture frame. So if you'd like to see how that will be done, stay tuned to my channel, subscribe to know when I post it. Come to the end of this tutorial where I showed you how to make Ankara fabric flower. I make Ankara accessories, and I'm currently wearing one right now, which is a headband and earring set. If you like this design or generally like wearing Ankara accessories, then check out my online store called Shopada. I'll leave the link below this video for you to click and check out the store and get your own Ankara accessory sets. I also have a free online course on Ankara bow headband making. If you want to learn how to make Ankara headbands, bows, then again I'll leave the link in the description box below. So just click the link, go over to my Craftsville Academy's online school and sign up to watch the free online course and continue learning how to make beautiful Ankara accessories. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe to my channel, Ada at Craftsville Academy, for more content every week. Until next time, take care. Bye.